Hey guys, welcome back to, let me get myself together here. Welcome back to my channel. How are we doing in this crazy times? I hope everyone is doing well. I am hanging in there and I hope you all too. So I know the coronavirus pandemic has affected pretty much everybody in all industries, and including the cleaning industry. So today I want to talk about 5 things that you could be doing in your business during the coronavirus pandemic. I know a lot of people are focused on finding toilet tissue and paper towel, which is fine, but as business owners, we really need to be focused on our business during this challenging time. So one of the things that I think business owners should be thinking about is adding additional services to their business. So when I say additional services, still stick to your line of business. I don't know if it's necessary to, change your whole business model and to get into a whole another line of business, because most businesses are struggling. So for me, right, I own a cleaning service. So one of the things that I have added on as an additional service to my business is grocery deliveries. So this makes a lot of sense because a lot of our customers are stuck in the house and they still want us to come and clean. And it makes sense for us, if we're already going to their home, we can also stop by a grocery store near their home to pick up some essential items that they may need. I've seen other cleaning services that are obviously offering, coronavirus cleaning. They have bought a fogger and bought some cleaning solutions that they can use in offices or in churches or in buildings, that they can kind of go in and fog the place to help ward off the coronavirus. And I think that's great. I think that's an additional service that makes sense for their business. So as business owners, let's really try to think outside of the box about add-on services to help bring in some additional revenue. Another thing that we could be working on is our documentation of our process, procedures, and systems. This is something that I am really focused on. I recently hired a VA. Lord knows I needed it. And now that I have the VA in place, I realized that a lot of my processes, they really weren't well documented. So I really didn't have everything ready to give to the VA as far as how to do certain processes within my business step by step. So now that I have a little bit of a downtime because of the pandemic, I am really working on documenting my processes and procedures step by step. So one of the processes that I kind of outlined for my VA yesterday was the hiring process. What does my hiring funnel look like when somebody fills out application online? What does that look like from start to finish, from filling out application online to being hired at my company? So I went ahead and documented that whole thing to make sure she understood, and it was really good for me too, because as business owners and small business owners, you can't be the only one to have all your information in your head. So now is a really good time to make sure all your documentation is in place for you to have, or if you're going to bring on some additional employees. Okay, another thing you want to focus on, and this may not be a popular idea, but this is something that I did, was look at your current customers and see which ones aren't profitable and think about dropping them. I know during this time people aren't thinking about dropping customers because right now we're thinking we need all the customers we can get. But I recently just did this myself. I had a commercial client that really wasn't profitable for me, and for the amount of money and revenue that I was getting for this particular client and the time that it took my cleaners and myself, it just really didn't make sense. So long term, this really wasn't going to be a good client for my business. So I gave them enough notice and let the client know that we weren't going to be able to service them any longer. We want to make sure that our customers that we bring on, that they make sense for our business. So now is the time to really look through all of your customers and really find out which ones are the right fit for your business. Also, what we want to do is double down on customers and clients that are really working for you. So right now, our move in and move out services, they're still coming in pretty good. Not as much as before, but still pretty good, because at the end of the day, with the coronavirus or not, people are still moving into their home. People are still trying to sell their home. People are still trying to get their deposit back if they are renting an apartment, and that still requires cleaning. Not too long ago, we did a cleaning of a house that a real estate agent called us for because they are trying to rent it out for $20,000 a month. So it really needed a really good deep clean. I made a video for it on my Instagram page if you want to check it out. So those particular clients that you feel may still need ongoing service, maybe double down on the marketing for that particular service. So that way you can still try to get continuous revenue coming in as other clients may be canceling. So another thing we can work on is our branding and creating content. I know a lot of us may have a little bit more time on our hands because we may experience a little bit more of cancellations and things like that. So during this time, we can create content, we can create videos, we can create graphics. If you are going out on jobs, film yourself doing the work, making sure people know that your company is still around. Film yourself in protective gear, whether it be masks, gloves. Show your customers that you are taking precautions during the coronavirus pandemic, and show them that you have the right products to ward off the virus. This is a really good time to brand yourself and your business. So I know that these are tough times during this kind of downturn in the economy, but let's not forget that some of the most popular companies were born out of a recession. Burger King, Disney, GE, General Motors, Toll House Cookies. So these are times where there are opportunity. I think we just have to look at this through a different lens and really think about some positive aspects that we can gain from learning from other companies who were actually able to thrive in an economic downturn. So good luck to everyone. I hope everyone is still out there thriving. I know a couple of friends of mine and other people in the industry, they have had to temporarily shut down their business. Again, I'm hoping it's just temporary. Nobody knows when this pandemic is going to end, but I just hope and pray that we all kind of do our best to keep in there, keep pushing, keep thriving, keep thinking outside of the box, so we can really keep our doors open and continue business in the long run, because eventually this will end. And from a cleaning service perspective, once this does come to an end, people are going to need cleaning. They've been stuck in their house with kids and their wives and their husbands for weeks and months, and they're gonna want deep cleaning services. They're gonna want, maybe carpet cleaning services. They're gonna need all these things. So let's just hold on and we should be fine. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let me know how you guys are doing as well. Send me a note below. Bye.